Change your diapers, folks. I don't know.
What? Change your diapers, folks?
That's all I'm thinking. I only think about diaper blowout. I hate the term blowout for hair.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
I'm gonna throw up!
Hello, welcome back.
Shalom.
What's with the shalom?
I've decided I'm gonna start saying that because they say in The Chosen it's a Jewish saying. It just means peace or perfect peace.
Oh, shalom.
It's a Jewish greeting. So shalom. Welcome back to my aunt's attic. Mary Grace just showed me the beautiful editing that she did for the last episode before. I don't know what it was. Either way.
It'll be a lot of episodes ago because we have 4 coming out between that and this.
Okay. That's amazing. Okay.
So, go back 4 episodes ago.
Oh, her little interjection there. That was great. I'm gonna throw up.
It was so stupid. I was like, shoot. I was like, I can't just end it there.
That's hilarious.
But it worked out perfectly for the next episode because my sister had come downstairs and then we were like, hey, how you doing?
Oh.
And it just opened up. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
So that's why I picked that spot.
That makes it work nicely then.
But I was like, I can't just have the outro music come in and we don't say bye.
I think that's
so rude.
Hilarious.
So
whoever said we were not rude though?
Oh, we are kind of rude.
We are. Reginald is here again.
He looks so cute.
He's so cute. He's my favorite thing in the world. So me and my coworker had it out. Things went down and I did not appreciate the way he handled a situation. And he kind of, I don't need to get into details because it's done and dusted, but I remember I was on the phone with him. We were hashing things out and I just told him, I was like, do not treat me like a child.
Mm-hmm.
As I actively carry around a palm pal with me everywhere I go.
And a blankie.
And I'm like, okay, but there's a difference between treating me like a child in my own business and me finding enjoyment in the simple things in life. I can't find the comfort in a man's arms, so I do it in my stuffed animals and my blankie. Deal with it, folks. Deal with it. All right?
It's perfect.
I actually did tell my aunt, she's a nurse, I was like, I want to know the actual psychology behind me being obsessed with, like, children's toys. And
I have it too.
And she straight up said, she was like, it's a comfort thing for you. You don't find comfort in people, so you find comfort in inanimate objects. I'm like, I'm fine with that.
I want to know the psychology of why I love, like, a teddy bear or whatever it is, just nuzzled.
Yeah.
Like this, and I can just pass away. What is that?
Yeah.
It's not a maternal thing, I don't think, because I would probably crush a baby if I actually slept with a baby like that.
He's not technically my nephew, but he's my nephew. He is the cutest thing in the world. Malachi is just the cutest thing. And no maternal instincts whatsoever. But when that baby is near, I'm like, give me my baby. I need my baby.
I don't have instincts.
No, I got nothing. As soon as that kid cries, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Give it back. I'll give it back. But he is such a chill kid. He is just so smiley and so awesome that he rarely ever cries. And if he does cry, you know exactly what he needs. It's like, it's time for him to either be fed or change his diaper. You know, he knows he's not fussy. And I'm like, give me my baby right now. I love that kid so much.
That's so cute.
But yeah, oh my god, he's so cute. Yeah. Anywho, that's the problem. I miss him. I need to see him. Ew, I mean, bless you.
How do you only sneeze one time? I always sneeze like 3 or 4 times. You just sneeze once.
Okay, I usually sneeze twice.
Okay. Would you ever adopt a baby?
I would. If it was necessary. I wouldn't. So when you foster, you can kind of set your parameters. I would set my parameters to have older kids. But what if like an older kid has a baby brother or sister? I'm not going to split them up, obviously. So of course I would take both. But no, my initial preferences would be for older children.
Like how old?
Probably 10 and up.
Oh.
But yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah. They're self-sufficient enough to be able to handle themselves in a way that we can move on with our lives and not have to. I don't want to wipe butts, okay?
That's
I don't
fair.
want to wipe butts. I'm not a butt wiper.
Do you think someone's gonna have to wipe your butt in like your final days?
I will just gladly pass away before it gets to that point.
Can you decide that?
I mean...
Just will it?
Mind over matter. Talked about it before.
You're gonna will to die?
I'm gonna will myself to death before someone has to wipe my butt.
Oh my god. I don't get how old people drive.
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
There should be, just like you have to take a test when you're however old, 15, 16, you should take a test like retirement age.
I just
Come
look at these
65,
people-
you need it every 5 years. You should be taking tests. Get off the road, folks.
Your reaction time needs to be so sharp.
Yeah.
There's no way. How do you even
Mm-hmm.
whip it?
But you know what I've kind of noticed?
Hmm.
Who are the ones that usually get into car accidents?
Younger people?
Younger people. You don't hear a lot of elderly. Well, I mean, you do, but it's because they've run over a curb, they've hit the side of a building. It's not usually other. It's because they put in reverse rather than drive, and they back up into a building or something like that. It's not usually on the road, run through a stop sign or stop. It's not those kind of activities that are going on. You know what I mean? So at the same time, I'm like, they're not causing that much damage other than to themselves and sometimes
Let
buildings. So, like, let them be. I don't know.
Be.
Double-edged sword. I don't know. But yeah, it's the chaotic in their prime of their lives that are doing stupid things that cause the most horrific accidents. This is a depressing conversation. We're
Did
gonna
you
move
see
on.
that comedian? He was like in his 80s or something. Maybe even older. And he was just like, my dad couldn't be here tonight. It was his opening joke. And like, people laughed for like 5 minutes on.
I love that. I love that kind of just dry humor. Oh,
Crazy.
I love that. That's great.
Would you do a thing where like, you know how some societies will like kill off people before they get too old? Would you do that?
I didn't know that was
Well, I just know about it because of like Midsummer or whatever. Midsommar.
wasn't that not real?
Do you know they don't do that anywhere?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well let's pretend it is now real. Would you
And
do it?
No.
Me neither.
That is not up to me. I could certainly will it. I would want it. But it's at the end of the day, it's not my decision, so no. I would not take that decision upon myself. Well, I mean, you hear it all the time. A lot of old people are like, I'm ready to go.
That's so
I've
weird.
got a neighbor, she's elderly, and she's like,
She's
I want to
ready?
go. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, I think my grandma's getting to that point too because she's
Yeah?
gonna be 96. So I think she's just bored.
She's just bored. Oh my god.
Like all she does is like eat chips. And she's like well functioning. I think she's just like had enough.
Yeah, I think, wow, this is such a thrilling,
Oh my god.
I guess a
Pivot.
start to the conversation. Yeah, we do need to pivot.
Pivot.
I don't know. If we had this conversation a year ago, it would have been a totally different story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm in a much better place now.
Good. Because of me.
If you say so.
I'm just kidding. It's because you're blonde now. Blondes have more fun, don't they say that?
Oh my god.
Are you having more fun as a blonde now? Not that you weren't always blonde, but now you're really blonde, so
I'm
you
really
should
blonde
really be
now.
having fun.
No.
No.
I like my blonde hair better, I think. It's still not as blonde as I want it. It's still a little warm.
It's like a honey blonde.
Yeah, I want like a white blonde, but I'll take what I can get. But nah.
White blonde would look really cool on you. I just pictured it for the first time. That would be sick, actually.
When I got my hair cut, she asked me, which I'm kind of surprised she noticed. I mean, it is quite a big difference from what I had to what I have now. But I only get my hair cut every, like, 9 months or something. So it's been a hot minute since I've seen my hairdresser.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing she said, she's looking at me, she's like, did you lighten this? And I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. She's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I lightened it myself. She's like, what'd you use? I'm like, Sunbum. She's like, okay. And at the end of the appointment, she just said, it's not that bad.
All right.
It wasn't great praise. So from a hairdresser, I'm like, oh, my hair looks like garbage.
But from a hairdresser, not bad is pretty good.
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it myself, but maybe it's just because of, like, the...
Well, I was reading a book, and they mentioned that this woman came out, and she had peroxide blonde hair. And I'm like, oh my god, do I have peroxide blonde hair?
Peroxide?
Oh my god, I have bottle blonde hair. What have I done? But I don't care.
Whatever.
I don't care. I like it, so I'm fine with it.
It looks good. It looks healthy.
Thank you.
I get so many, like, little frizzies. Little short ones.
They're new growth.
Really?
It's new growth, yeah.
Or is it broken?
No, it's new growth.
Alright. Like,
because some hair falls out.
Look at this.
No.
There's so many.
Your hair sheds naturally, but it has to be replaced, so new hair has to grow. So you've got all your little baby hairs. It's new growth. That's all. Everybody has them. Speaking of that, though, you know the wax? Like it looks like a mascara brush, but you use it on your hair to...
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
I
won't.
Don't do that as in, like, anybody. Don't do that. Because, I mean, do it if you like it, but I don't like it. I like the look of the baby hairs and the little frizzies and stuff. Because it just makes you look, I don't know, fresher and just...
Well, you just don't look like you're wearing a wig.
Yeah, like, don't
like
slick
fake.
your hair down. It's just, like, I love the look of activity. I don't know. You look like you've been doing something. You look like you have been having fun doing something. Hair is a little bit chaotic, a little bit frazzled and everything. It's just like, you've been living your life. You go, girl. Don't slick your hair back.
I loved, like, a milkmaid half-up situation with, like, some curly pieces coming out around the face. That is, like, so good.
Yeah, I definitely... Because that's the thing I was thinking about. We spend so much time perfecting the messy bun, but then switch over to slicking the hair down.
I will never slick my hair back into a bun.
No.
Nobody needs to know that much about myself. You don't need to see where this goes back. You don't need to know.
It's got me to such... It took so long for me to get to a point where I could wear my hair up and not have, like, the side swoop bangs or, like, having pieces in front of my face.
I have to.
I used to spend so much time in high school doing perfect hair, and because I had to wear my hair up for tennis, obviously. I would spend so much time getting, like, the perfect messy bun and then the side swoop bang or something. I look back at pictures, oh my god.
Why? What?
So I have pin straight hair.
Oh no.
So my messy bun was just a bun with spikes coming out of it. And then my side swoop bang was just a bang that cut straight across, like, emo
it was so cute.
It was awful. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, I finally got it to look good. I got it to look good. And then I go to my tennis match, and I'm walking to where we're going to be setting up our stuff. And we walk past one of the other teams, and I hear one person look at me and go, oh my god, her hair.
In a good way or in a bad way?
In a bad way. No. They were just like, her hair. And then I had to question myself because I'm like, I thought I looked really good.
That's terrible.
Wait, what just happened? And now I look back at pictures and they had every right to go, oh my god. They were trying to look out for me, but it was bad, dude. It was so bad.
Cute.
Oh my god, it was so bad. But then when I was in trade school, I had to find a way to wear my hair up. When we were doing clinicals, I was still at that point where I needed the bangs in front of my face, needed to hide things a little bit. But I spent so much time in the morning curling my hair perfectly, getting the perfect curled swoop and the ringlets and whatever around my face. It took so much time, and now, thank God, I just don't care, and I just throw it up.
Well, your hair is so straight.
It's so straight. You can't do anything with it.
No, but it's nice.
Well, thank you. But you can't do anything. I'm like, I curl the ends, and it immediately falls out again.
I have the opposite. Like, if I, like, went like this for, like, a minute, it would still be like that.
Gosh,
For, like, the next 2 days.
That'd be so nice.
No, it's awful, because, like, say I, like, need to do dishes or something, I just, like, need to throw my hair up. Well, you're screwed. Till the next time I shower.
Dude, there's those, like, the sock bun. It's not a sock bun, but it keeps your blowout.
Oh my god, the way you said that was so funny.
I hate that
Keeps
it's called a blowout.
Me
I
too.
just think of diaper blowout. That's all I think about.
Oh.
That's all I think about is when I hear blowout. But no, like, technically speaking, I blow out my hair every day. I use the round brushes. I dry my hair. I shape it. Do whatever. But there's like a ponytail or whatever that you wrap your hair around and it keeps the blowout look. I really hate that term.
Keeps your blowout.
Keeps your blowout. Change your diapers, folks. I don't know.
What? Change your diapers, folks?
That's all I'm thinking. I only think about diaper blowout. I just, like, I hate the term blowout for hair.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah.
There's another hair trend right now that we don't like.
I'm glad we got away from, like, the 70s slicked straight hair middle part. That lasted only for a short time a while back. I'm glad we're past that and people are back to big voluminous hair. I hope that sticks around.
I don't think I like a money piece.
What's that?
Like when just the 2 front strands are like a different color. Or like highlighted.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I've seen, what's it called? The light streak? Like a glare.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I was like, I saw one post, somebody did like the golden hour, and it actually genuinely looked like light on their hair, but someone else did like a real stark, I'm like, no?
I don't like that.
I mean, you do you, boo, but like, no?
I think that's silly.
That's something you would have to, like, again, keep up with, and that's such a specific, I don't know.
I'm never really into a chunky highlight.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You do you, boo. I don't care. I'll do my hair. You
oh
do
my
your
god,
hair.
I used to love when people do like a split, like one side was blonde and the other side was black. Like when I was in like middle school, I thought, or like high school, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like Melanie Martinez.
Oh.
With the split. Oh my god.
You see the video of the one guy whose friends are dyeing his hair and they're surprising him, and he's like, as long as it's not pink or blue.
It's pink and blue. I saw that.
I colored my hair once in like 8th grade, and
Wow.
it turned like clown orange. Never again. I was like, we're done.
What was the goal? What happened?
Like, it's just a dark, like a couple shades darker brown than what I had. Because I was blonde, an actual, like, real blonde. And I was like, let's try brown hair. So we were going to go for, like, a light brown. And I don't know if it took to the undertones in my hair that I had, but it went, like, red.
Like, right away?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, like, more auburn, which I did not want auburn.
Yeah.
And then once that started to fade, it turned, like, clown orange. It was awful. I have 8th grade Washington, D.C. pictures of it, and it's just,
What did you do? Just have to suffer through it?
Yep. And on top of that, it was when I had my, like, bob haircut, my Karen haircut. So it was just double whammy, a bad time.
Double Karen.
Oh my gosh, it was awful. Those were the dark days. I had haircut blindness, apparently. Because my mom was like, it's so cute, it's so cute. It was, like, short in the back, it's angled down to the front. And I was
you
like,
had a sharp bob.
Yeah. And she just said over and over, it's so cute, it's so cute. I look back at pictures and I'm like, how dare you?
I feel like it was probably too old for you.
How dare you?
That's a mature haircut to have.
Mm-hmm. It was awful. Terrible.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get bullied more. I didn't really get bullied. Did you ever bully anybody?
Did I ever bully anybody? No, God, no. You did?
The change in your face was hilarious.
Oh, what do you mean?
I accidentally bullied somebody.
Oh.
I didn't mean to. There was this girl, and now that we're older and I actually got to know her eventually, sweetest girl in the world. But we were in like choir together, and her so much energy, so much just vibrant, bubbly energy, and I didn't know how to handle it. And it was when Twitter first became a thing. Nobody was on it. It was me and a few friends that were on it. Everyone thought we were losers because we were using Twitter instead of Facebook. Or instead of MySpace or something. Either way. Only a few of us on Twitter. I never thought it would get out anywhere. I never thought she would see it. I didn't even think about it. I didn't mean to. I was talking to somebody over Twitter, and we had mentioned her, and I said, she's too flippin' bouncy.
What does that mean?
She was just so full of energy, and I said, she drives me nuts. She's too flippin' bouncy.
Aww.
And she apparently saw it. Somebody told me that she saw it, and I felt so bad because then it finally hit me, and I was like, that was so mean. I went to her later on, and I forget if it was over text or on Twitter or something. I was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, it's okay. I thought it was funny. I was like, but no, I was being mean to you. Like, I'm so sorry.
She's too flippin' bouncy.
She's too flippin' bouncy. I will never forget that. Yeah, and like I said, I got to know her because we ended up in plays together. We were in show choir together. I actually got to know her. Sweetest girl in the world. I'm a jerk.
What a funny, way to bully someone, because it's not a negative thing, really. I don't think.
Well,
if someone was I'm too energetic, I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah, she took it as funny or whatever. But I was like, that was mean to me. I think I was being mean. And then I also accidentally bullied a group of girls because it was Spirit Week and it was the 80s themed day. And of course, they're all in their like neon leg warmers and their ponytails up in the side and all this and that, whatever. Yeah. And there was a meme at the time, and it was the Breakfast Club. It's like what people dress like in the 80s, what college girls think people dress like in the 80s, and it was the vibrant whatever. And it was that day, and I just posted it, and it went. I'm not gonna say it went viral, but it went viral within the school.
Yeah.
Everybody was reposting this thing, and it got back to the group of girls that were dressed like that. And then it got back to me that they were upset, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
It's true,
I was just making a comparison.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. I went to one of the girls that I had known from other things, and I'm like, listen, I'm sorry. And she's just like, it's fine. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh my god, everyone hates me.
You're the school bully, bro.
I was a bully. I'm sorry.
I never bullied anybody. I didn't have any place to say anything.
No, I remember talking about it before. I don't know if it was on Chaotic Energy or on here, but there was one kid that just genuinely drove me crazy, and I think he intentionally did and said things just to piss people off, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Don't do that. Don't be that person. And he was that person. And just straight to his face. I don't know if I ever bullied. I didn't bully him. I was just not nice to him. He would speak, and I'm like, shut up. Stop talking. Everything you speak is annoying.
I have that right now with one of my coworkers.
I was so blatantly disliking him to his face. I was just like, he was just that type of person. I don't know.
I get it.
I'm a bully. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You've always been a bully.
Yeah.
You will always be a bully.
Yeah.
You bully me.
Yeah. Well, you deserve it.
No, I never bullied anybody. I'm trying to think of something, but no.
You're just perfect.
I'm not perfect. I don't think I had any place to comment on other people.
Yeah.
Because I was my own sort of mess.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Like I said, I'm surprised that I didn't get more bullied just because I was so. It was rough, man. The hair, no idea how to wear my makeup. I look like a little hoochie mama. And then no fashion sense. I'm wearing hooker makeup with t-shirt and jeans. T-shirt jeans and high heel. I'm wearing some kind of high heeled boots.
Oh
I'm wearing a pearl necklace with t-shirt. I'm like, what is going on here?
I wanted to be that
should have
so
been bullied.
bad,
Oh my gosh. But I think it was also because of my utter lack of care. No, I saw a video. This guy was demonstrating how to shut down bullying. Brought a girl up. It was like, okay, make fun of me. And she started, making fun of him for this, that, or the other, and he would kind of feed it. He was like, no, I'm not, like, stop doing blah, 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 and just antagonize it, and just would go back and forth, back and forth. And then he was like, okay, now try bullying me. She, same thing. She would start, you know, saying, oh, you're stupid, you're blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, you're right. And just shut it down. And she didn't know where to go from that. And you just complete. And I think that's kind of my attitude toward it, was I just did not care. I didn't pay attention to anybody enough. And so nothing was fueling the fire of people, you know. Nobody ever started because I'm like, my energy, I think, just put off, like, I literally don't care. Try it and you'll look stupid kind of thing. It's the same reason I don't get flirted with. Hardly ever.
That's not true. You get flirted with more than I do.
No, it's just because I only talk about it.
I don't get flirted with ever.
That's because you're in a relationship.
People don't know that.
But you give off the energy of, I'm not available. And that's why it's, because the energy you put off, I put off the energy is like, I'm not interested, don't bother talking to me. People pick up on that, so they don't bother talking to me. You pick up, they pick up on your, I'm not available, don't bother, so they don't. Now, people who go out and they're seeking that kind of thing, people will flock to them. They're putting out that energy as like, I'm seeking, come find me.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good to know.
And that's why people always say, if you do anything with enough confidence, you can get away with anything. If you just walk straight forward, head held high, and you look like you know what you're doing, you can walk into anywhere, basically. Obviously not, but, like, more times than not, you'll be able to get away with something. Don't do that, folks.
You know that meme of, like, your doctor Googling your symptoms?
Where are you going with this?
That's what my doctor did yesterday.
Oh.
She was like, what are people using nowadays for eczema? Oh.
You know what?
That's crazy! What do you mean?
I don't know. I think things shift so often.
That's what she said. She was like, they're always doing new stuff for it.
I think it's better for her to Google that's going on now, rather than her just sticking with the old way of doing things.
Maybe I guess, but don't make it so obvious that you're Googling it, bro. Pretend you're looking at some files or something and then pull it out of your butt.
Yeah.
No, what are people doing nowadays? What do you mean?
This is your... I'm here for you to tell me.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to the doctor. I don't... My cousin is a doctor now. He's going for general surgery.
That's crazy.
So he's going to do so great. He's got that imposter syndrome. He's got so much. He's just so afraid that he's going to let somebody down, or, you know, he just keeps telling us, I haven't killed anybody yet, so at least there's that. Like, oh my God, dude. You're going to be so good at your job. He's so, I don't know. But with general surgery, it's a little bit different because he comes in after all of the stuff has been determined, and they're just doing what they need to do at that point. But the checkup doctors, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them.
Well, now people...
No. And I'm like, I see all the time on you know, people who have, like, chronic diseases and different issues, they go in and they say, like, I have this problem, this problem, this problem, and they immediately just kind of sweep it as umbrella terms. Oh, it's anxiety. Oh, lose some weight. Do not dismiss me. I don't care how many degrees you have. I know my body best.
Yeah.
I know when something's wrong. Do not dismiss me. Do not tell me I'm fine. Do not tell me that it's just this, try that. No. Fix the problem. Figure it out and fix the problem, because I know when something's actually wrong. Do not dismiss me. And I've been dismissed, and I don't trust anybody now.
Yeah.
So I always make sure to tell my clients, no matter how much I work with them, I'm like, you know your body best. I can work with it. I can find things that I think are wrong with it. I can work things out. At the end of the day, at the end of the appointment, you still know your body best. Yeah, I don't mess with that no more. I don't go to the doctor. We already established that. And I'm perfectly fine.
For now.
For now. Whatever. And I said all the time, if something's wrong, I'll just die.
I'll just die.
Nobody's gonna be wiping my butts.
Butts?
Yep.
Oh, can you imagine? Mr. Noble, it's time for your bath.
Oh my God. Nope. 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 Let me stew in my own filth until I die. That's terrible. Don't do that, folks. I need lotion.
Me too.
I am scaly.
You know what I also started doing? Is I started using a men's, like, single blade.
Yeah.
Refillable.
We talked about that before. You started doing
I started it.
Yeah? How's
It's
it going?
amazing.
Love it?
I love it.
Okay.
Do it.
No.
Everybody go do it.
I would, but I have a bunch of razors I still have to get through, so.
When you're through them, with them,
What
go do
brand
it.
do you use?
I just got one at Wegmans.
Ew, Wegmans.
Well, I was there already. And it's beautiful. It's like the heaviest piece of metal, and you just refill it with a freaking... It comes with like 5... What are you looking at, your feet? Check your own feet out. As I'm talking, you're checking out your own feet.
Yeah, it just kind of hit me.
They just caught your eye.
I have elegant ankles.
You have great knees down. Well, everything is, but everything is.
No, I just like my ankles.
My
I mean, I
ankles
like
are
my feet, but
thick.
I just realized my ankles are quite...
She's
I like
literally
them.
checking out her own feet.
I like them. Anyway, single use blades, yes.
Do you want to do a little rub next to the microphone for the audio listeners?
Of my feet?
Yeah.
I knocked it over. Ah!
This poor cow has seen everything.
Poor Reginald. There you go, folks. That's gross. Hey, I was talking about my ankles, not my feet. My feet are a little... I am getting a pedicure today, so it'll be okay.
Your ankles are very, like, muscular.
Muscular? There's tendons and ligaments, not
Okay.
muscles.
They're ligamer.
Ligamers. They're just not... They're not cankles.
No.
They're the furthest
They're
thing
like
from
giving
cankles. They're
ballerina right now.
delicate looking. I like them. They're elegant.
She's literally sitting with her feet out in front of her and just staring at her feet.
I
Her
like
ankles.
them.
I like them too. It's just a funny, like, looking at you as a whole right now.
This is why I should have been bullied. Get yourself in check, girl.
People didn't know you had great ankles then.
Yeah.
Now they should fear you.
They should. Fear the ankles. It's like that meme
I've got cankles.
from like the Victorian age. Chick lifted her skirt. Look at that ankle. Ah!
You should totally sell your content.
No.
No?
That sounded...
Your feet content.
No.
Your ankle content.
People would love my feet, but I'm not going to do that.
I'll be your manager. I'll take your
No.
pictures. I swear to God, I'll do it. Did we talk about 4%? Or was it less than that?
4.2.
I'll
Be
do
generous.
it. For 4.2%.
No.
We'll get a camera. One of those inside out umbrellas.
Oh my god, that's so freaking...
Like it's a freaking JCPenney photo shoot.
I would say go check out my Instagram. There's a feet picture on there, but
Don't do that.
don't do that. It's actually my account is private anyway, so you can't. You know what?
I would take your feet pics, bro. I'm being so for real.
I'm not gonna do that.
Why not?
Want the real answer? You get real?
Let's go.
I do not want to be enabling someone else's lust.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was reading this book this morning and it just... it was me to a T and it was just so freaking funny. So I'm reading this book and it's this guy, he is an alcoholic. He is in sobriety. And he's going about it. He's handling it. But it says, after months, okay.
Good start.
I'm trying to read things, and it's just not happening. I don't know why I tried to do this. Anyway, so this book says, after months, years really, of relying on some kind of substance to take the edge off, I realize I have no idea how the hell other people do it. Just raw dogging their way through life like it's not this constant cheese grater on their sanity.
Cheese grater on their sanity.
I had to stop for a minute and just soak that one in. I was like, accurate. That's so accurate. Raw dogging their way through life.
It's true.
That's it, folks. Yeah.
Sucks.
Mm-hmm. You know what else sucks?
Go for it.
People.
Oh God.
Period.
Point blank
Mm-hmm.
statement.
So, not to get too hard and heavy, but
We've been
death. It got
bullying, old age, feet pics.
But we got some family issues really going on right now, and I was thinking about it, and it's difficult because I need a whole lot of prayer for my family, which means I have to kind of tell people what's going on to be therefore able to say like, hey, this is going on, will you please pray?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is when you do that, then people are going to want to talk about it. They're going to want to, their condolences, their this, that, their other, and they want to offer their support, which is nice, which is great. But like we were talking about like the Cody Co thing, and like at the end of the day, what do you really want? Like what's going to actually happen from all this? That's how I feel about situations like this. That it's a really, really crap situation. I feel like I need people praying for it, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I don't want your empty condolences. Not that they're empty. I shouldn't say that. And this sounds harsh. They're useless. It's so useless. Don't say you're sorry. Don't say, oh, that's so hard. Like, blah, blah, blah. Just say, all right, prayer time. Go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Prayer warrior. That's all I want. Because I have to talk about it, and people are like, oh, it's better if you talk about it, and if you get it off your chest. Like, no. Because people are so limited and unreliable, and I do not find comfort in people. It's extremely awkward to talk to people about things like that. Because what are they going to say? What are they going to do? There is nothing they can actually do other than pray about it. And that's all you can do. That's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm in that struggle moment of like, how do I talk about it without actually talking about it? Because talking about it is useless. I find no comfort in people. I don't want to talk to people. I've got my therapist. I go to him literally every moment of every day now because it's all I can do. Me and Jesus has this thing worked out. Like, we're talking all the time. And it's like, how do I not be rude to people and shut them down and be like, if you want to talk, let's talk about the real person who can actually do something about this situation. Let's talk about that. I'll talk about Jesus all day long. But like, it's so frustrating. People keep asking me like, how you doing? Are you okay? And I'm like, I got Jesus. I'm good. Leave me alone. Just pray. And we're done. I don't know. All of that just to say, hey folks, I know you don't know exactly the situation, but my family's going through a heck of a time right now. So if you could just pray, especially for my brother, that'd be great. Because it's rough going right now. And if you don't know how to pray, there's a song by Katie Nichols called In Jesus' Name. I use that, and I just put that on repeat, and I'm basically like, this is that's it. Those are I don't have words, but this song does it for me, so that would be great. That would be awesome. How did we get here? There was a transition to this. Pivot! Oh yeah, people suck. That's what it was.
Oh.
That was a transition for this. People suck. Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good.
What do you got planned for this weekend?
Nothing.
I have to pee so bad.
Go.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's weird.
Yep.
Torture yourself.
Yeah.
I do that too.
We talked about it before, though, that I had the tendency to, like, force my pee out. So now, because you said it's bad, and then I looked it up, and yeah, it's bad because it can weaken your muscles and whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stop doing that. But now, when the feeling of needing to pee hits me, I go to the bathroom, and it's just like this little... Bathroom. And it's a little trickle. It's a little tinkle. And I'm like, this is a waste of time.
Yeah, you don't need a doctor at all. I think you're good.
It's like a little tinkle, and I'm like, wow, this was such a waste of time. I'm gonna wait until I like really have to go, so it all comes out at once. And I'm like, so yeah, now I have to go, but I'm guessing it's just because the water hit me, and it's gonna be a little tinkle, and I don't want to waste my time with that nonsense.
You don't want to waste your time?
Yeah, it's such a waste of time and toilet paper and all that. And I was like, nah, we'll just wait till I'm about to explode.
Have you ever used a bidet?
No.
Would you ever
Well,
use
you know what? I lied. I tried a bidet one time, but it wasn't like I replaced toilet paper. Because, no.
Didn't do it for you?
Didn't do it for me. It just Felt slippy.
Oh, I think we've talked about this.
Yeah.
You can't be a bidet user if you're someone who's always in a rush, like I am.
Yeah?
Because using a bidet is like a meditative 3-step process. Because you have to pee. That is implied.
Yeah.
Wet.
Mm.
Dry.
Mm.
If you don't have... Like, my cousin has a bidet. She does not own toilet paper.
That's not a house I'm going to go to.
You fully rely on the system of wet, and then there's a fan. So you have to wait.
Oh my god.
For the fan.
No.
You have to wait for it to dry.
No.
I'm always in a rush. I don't have time to wait to dry.
So, are bidets, like, powerful enough? Or is it just like a...
I don't know.
Because I feel like, depending on the type...
Because what's the situation with poop? I didn't poop when I was in my
depending on the
cousin's house.
type of poop, it could be, like...
My
easily
aunt-
cleaned or super sticky. Like, what are we talking here?
Right. My aunt brought up this question. What if there's, as she said, bulk? What if there's bulk?
Well, on the outside?
Yeah.
Somebody needs more fiber. What?
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
Is it powerful enough to, like...
Yeah, because if it's...
Power wash it off?
If there's, like, skid marks going on here...
Or is it just a rinse?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't poop.
I think bidets are only for very regular bowel movement people. And I don't think those exist anymore. I don't think anyone has good enough luck with their bowel movements to be able to just fully rely on a bidet. I think that's dangerous. Tell me a single person that you know that has good, healthy bowel movements. Are you one of them? Are you?
I have great bowel movements.
I hate.
But
you.
I still wouldn't rely on a bidet.
Why do we constantly talk about
Because I
poop?
feel like when I wipe... I feel like, oh Jesus, when I wipe, I'm not just wiping the outside.
What?
Like, there's at least a little bit of a
Insertion.
slam dunk. I can't breathe, I'm sweating. I feel like there's at least a little bit of...
Are the windows really open?
Yeah, they're
Oh
open.
my god.
Ugh.
People are probably listening to this. Oh!
I'm gonna regret this.
Wow.
I'm just saying I apply pressure, okay? That's my point.
Pressure.
Don't you?
Not to the point of insertion.
It's not insertion. Good grief. Okay, we're done.
Good gravy.
We're moving on. It's not insertion, it's just like...
Well,
pressure.
I'm not just like flapping. I'm like, there's
Raising it.
pressure.
Yeah, okay.
But,
then
like-
fine. That's fine. That's what I mean. I'm just saying a bidet wouldn't do that, I don't think. A bidet would be, like, pretty surface
Unless it's a
level.
jet stream, it's okay,
Right.
enema.
Ew.
Oh my good gracious. Why do we constantly talk about poop? Oh, it's because I'm a denoble, and that's what denobles do.
I think poop is so funny, though.
It's great.
Gross.
Mm.
What do you want to do after this? You want to get Chipotle? You want to have some... Black
I had
raspberry
leftover
jam?
food that I left at my office yesterday.
Blah.
I should probably eat that, but I don't want to. Oh! Speaking of the boulevard, how are we at 43 minutes already? How the heck?
I know,
What
it's
the
so fast.
So Barnes & Noble was having their double stamps, and so I spent $200 some on books. I bought the Throne of Glass series and the, at least what's out of the Plated Prisoner series. So excited, they were so good. But I got my double stamps. It was exciting.
I want to
And I was thrilled
repost your Facebook sale, but I don't know how to do that.
I think I reposted it to my page, so if you repost my post,
How do I do it?
you just go to my page and you repost.
Just hit, there's a repost button?
Yeah, because you're not reposting the actual link. I think you're reposting my post.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if I did it right. I've
Well,
sold
it
a
came
couple
up on my
things.
feed again, and so I wanted to repost it.
See, that's what I posted. Yeah.
But I don't know how to. Facebook is so hard, man.
It is. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. You share, and you post.
So I hit share, and then what do?
Share,
And
and
just
then
hit post?
share now.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright, I can do that, if you want me to.
Yeah.
Should I have my mom do it? My mom has like 800 Facebook friends.
Yeah, I'll take anybody. I just sold another series. I've got some magazines on there as well now too. Not like garbage magazines, like they're good magazines. Some of them are like collector's editions of Life and Rolling Stone magazines of musicians and blah blah blah. So I've got good stuff. All of my books on there, other than one. I have one single book that is like in actual used condition. Everything else is like brand freaking new.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm not doing
Basically.
shipping, unfortunately. Sorry, Ireland. I'm not shipping.
We'll just ship ourselves there.
I wish you read.
Me too.
I have some good series.
I also wish I did. I hate that I don't. I'd love to spend my time doing something better than like scrolling TikTok or playing video games. I hate reading.
As I keep telling myself, like I want to go back to my school. I want to start doing my Bible college thing, and I keep putting it off because I'm like, is this it? Is this it? And then of course I talked to a guy yesterday. One of my clients is, his church is actually involved with, what's it called? CelebrateRecovery.com, which is people going into prisons and talking about this stuff. And with everything going on with my family, it's just like, is this kind of the push that is like, okay, time to actually get serious about this kind of thing and start doing this. So yeah, that's... Where did we come from this? Oh, reading. What? How did that happen? Oh yeah! Finding something to do other than the nonsensical stuff. Yeah. My problem is, like I said, I get home from work and I don't want to do anything, and so I just want to read. That's what I want to do. But I'm like,
nice.
I love reading, but there are better things I could be doing. I could be doing my studies. I could be doing this, that, and the other. I could be whatever.
Yeah, I get that too.
If you had a hobby, or like, if you could pick any hobby, what would it be?
Reading!
Okay, other than that. That came out absolutely nowhere. Wow,
Dang, I didn't
sorry.
get to wait for it. Wait for it?
You missed it. It came out inside.
Darn.
Yep.
A different hobby besides reading, probably exercise.
I was about to say, I was like, I
I
would
don't
really
know.
like to like actively be obsessed and passionate about a sport. I would like to really get back into tennis.
Me too. I'm so envious of people who just like love like running.
Yeah.
I think you're nuts.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Running is so painful in every different sort of way.
So boring.
It hurts my ears.
Yeah.
The sound of my feet hitting the ground is too loud.
Yeah. My misophonia is raging, dude. I can't stand the sound of my own chewing. It's bad. Look how cute he is.
He's very cute.
I've carried him around so much he's starting to get that like raggedy look to him, but he actually looks like a cow that's been out to pasture. I love him so much. Reginald is just the best. My family, did I talk about this? Maybe when Tiffany was here? My family thinks I'm insane, and I think I actually finally have them convinced I'm insane rather than just being like joking about it. Because we were sitting there on vacation, that's when I got Reginald. And we were sitting on the couch, and they were like, oh, what are you going to name him? And my cousin's kid, she was like, oh, I have a cow, his name's Connor, you can name him Connor too. And I'm like, I ain't going to do that.
Connor too.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there, and everyone's just like giving out names or whatever. I'm like, Reginald. And they're like, where did that come from? I'm like, he told me. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's his name. He told me it. And I was so serious about it. I think people actually think I'm starting to become insane.
He told me.
The Pom Pals also have a blue and a pink cow.
Ooh.
I'm going to get both of those, and I already know their names. Margot and Phineas. I'm just waiting to adopt them.
Those are really good names.
Yeah.
Why do the girls in Despicable Me have the best names? Margot, Edith, and Agnes. Those
Amazing.
are 3 great names.
Amazing.
I want to have 3 daughters and name them that, but it
Yeah.
would be too obvious that that's where I got it from. Are you kidding?
Do you have baby names?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah.
I forget them.
Well, those are 3 of them.
Okay. What else?
I don't know. I have to honestly revisit my list and like get rid of a bunch of stuff. Let me look. Margot. Oh, hold on.
While you figure that out, I remember I mentioned that I love the name Adelaide.
Mmm.
It's Noah James and originally like Adelaide Cecile. But then I forget what I was doing or who I was talking to. Oh, my cousin's daughter's name is Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started talking to someone about how everyone puts the Lynn to names and, you know, all the Lake Lynn and blah, 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 and whatever. And I was like, Adeline. I kind of like Adeline.
Adeline. That's cute. How would you spell that so it wouldn't be confused with Adeline?
Adelynne.
My mom's middle name is Lynn. Amy Lynn.
Amy Lynn. I don't know. Adelaide is still like my go-to. Adelaide Cecile. It's a little bit of a mouthful, but deal with it. Are you still finding your baby names?
I'm looking at them. I just don't know if I like them.
You don't like your own names that you picked out?
Well, I picked them out a long time ago.
So I follow this chick on TikTok. She does these little skits about motherhood and
We talked about her. Did we talk about her like 2 weeks ago?
I don't. Is it the same person?
Bring it on.
Blonde,
Sweet.
short hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I just saw a video of hers that she was portraying to people and like, oh, I'm pregnant and I have the baby name and what is it? Say the baby name. That's my baby name.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Friendship over.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
You do not steal someone else's baby name. What are you doing?
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like your best friend, you're gonna steal the baby. No. First and middle name. What? Yeah. Friendship over. Give me one.
Marnie.
What?
Marnie.
Oh, I thought you said Barney. I was about to slap you.
No, like from Halloween Town.
I love it. I love it.
A lot of these are from movies, like Sloane from
Love it.
Ferris Bueller's.
Yes.
I love that name.
Yeah.
I never hear people have that
Yep.
name. Nadine.
Yep.
I got it from the Edge of 17
Yep.
movie. Marceline is from Adventure Time.
Mhm.
But I think it's such a cool name.
Beautiful.
Ingrid, I like that name.
You like the old-fashioned
Yeah.
Helga.
I don't like that.
Olga.
Don't like that one either.
Okay, so this is gonna sound weird. What are the most elegant letters?
Ooh. Well, let's look through the list, shall we?
S, N, and L.
Wait, hold on. I'm starting at A. Let's start from the
Oh, S and
top.
L.
Oh,
S and
SNL.
I think S, N, and L are
Okay,
in
A.
names.
A's not elegant.
Vowels are a little bit difficult because they're in like everything.
B, no.
No.
C, meh.
Depending.
Closer.
Depending.
D,
No.
no. E,
Again, vowels are a little hard.
F, not
Well,
really.
is E or A?
G,
Which is more elegant, E or A?
E.
Yep. E.
E is green. In my head, A is red. I don't know about you.
E is blue.
Hmm.
Ooh, is A yellow? We talked about this
Gross.
before.
We have done this.
Yeah, A is yellow to me. Ugh.
E. I think G is kind of elegant.
Oh, okay. So I have Reginald. The other two cows I plan on getting, Margot and Phineas. I did buy a raccoon. Her name is Georgina.
Georgina.
Mhm.
I want to get one at the fair because I saw them at the fair last year.
you?
They have a few at like Wegmans, but
They
they're
have
not any
them
good
at-
ones.
Hobby Lobby. Yep. A few of them. There's not a whole lot that I consider cute enough to want. The cow and the raccoon are kind of it.
Do they have a website?
They do.
Let me
They
check
have
one
a
out.
whole lot, dude. They have a whole lot.
I love the jelly cats.
I don't know if I know about it.
This is another.
But yeah, Georgina is from The Duchess.
Strawberry.
Have you seen the movie The Duchess?
No.
That movie will make me sob every time. It's based off of the true Duchess of... Is it Devonshire? Way back when. It's Keira Knightley.
Mhm.
She plays Georgina. And it's just... Oh, that poor woman's life was just devastating. And the movie is just heartbreaking. And I love it. It's a beautiful movie. And then at the end of the movie, they do like the credits to tell what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're just like, they're nice little credits, and they give you, nope, devastating. Devastating.
Darn.
She had a rough life, dude. Anyway, Georgina.
Oh, I want to recommend a book to. Can I recommend a book?
Absolutely. Can't guarantee I like it. I'm very specific about my books.
Well, my friend's grandpa wrote it about his. You look already so skeptical. My sister's reading it right now. He wrote it about his wife, who's Vietnamese, and about her life. You don't have to read it. I won't read it, but I want to know about it, so.
I won't read it. I'm romanticy.
There's romanticies in it. They obviously are married.
Do you know what romanticy is?
What does that mean?
Romantic fantasy.
Oh, it's not a fantasy, it's real life.
Yeah, no, I don't read that.
Sorry.
If it's not as far away from real life as possible, I don't want it. If it's not ridiculously, overly cheesy romance, I don't want it.
There's like cool like stories of like gangs and death and
People can't see it, but I'm shaking my head no.
That's fine.
Yeah, I go for like full blown like fae immortals. I just read one about vampires. No, I want the crazy nonsense.
I really want the strawberry.
That's cute. The owls. I wish the owls were cuter, but they. Okay,
The alien is ugly. I love aliens. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. I want the owls to be cuter because instead of the wings, they have just little nub arms. But I want actual wings. And then the problem is the owls also have feet. Just delete the feet, add wings, make it a little pudgy round bottom. That's all.
Let me look at this.
I don't like the owls. I really wish I liked the owls.
Oh yeah, they're just like bears.
Yeah. With an owl face. I'm like, nope, don't like that.
Whack.
Don't like that.
I did see a little egg. I'm interested in that.
Wouldn't it just be an egg?
What?
Wouldn't it just... Yeah, I don't know.
I like the egg. And there's a little plant. I think I obviously have to get it.
There you go. I don't know why, but it's the feet that's throwing me off.
But I think that's their whole signature is that they got big feet.
I don't like the feet. I'm like, if it's an egg, no feet.
This banana
the plant,
has
no
feet.
feet. The banana, no feet. What are you doing?
I think
the
it's
owl,
their signature.
no feet.
Because it sits in the palm. The feet
But
helps
yeah,
it
but
sit
you
in
don't
the
need
palm.
the feet. You can just do a round bottom. Like the owl should just have a round bottom. With the tail at the back
I think
to
it's
add
part
some
of their
support.
signature.
I don't like it.
I have
That's
seen
why,
the avocado. I do like that one.
That's why the cows and the raccoon are the only ones that I really like enough. Check out the raccoon. It's so cute. It's a little tail.
Let me check it out. It does have a cute little tail. Wow, he is wide.
He's wild. Well, so is this.
That is sitting in your palm. Cute.
They're so cute. I'm obsessed with them.
These remind me of jellycats. Here, let me show you some jellycats.
These are something I want, like an army of these cows. Just like my little flocked bears that I have. I want an army of those, and I want an army of these. These are like $9 each, though, depending on
These
where
are
you get.
jellycats. The sun, the croissant, they've got everything though.
Yeah.
You don't have to like it.
I don't know why, but like putting a face on animated, like, I don't put the face. If you just left it as like,
I like
the little
it.
stuff, I don't know.
I like it.
Don't put a face on things, and I'm good. Things that shouldn't have a face, don't put a face on it.
I stopped recording for some reason just now. Did you have like sympathy for your like stuffed animals when you were a kid? Like you wouldn't let some of them, like, you know what I mean? Like how kids
When I'm
are
a
like,
kid?
yeah, when you were a kid, were you like, oh, I have to have them all sleep in bed with me because it's not fair to the other ones?
Oh. No, not that. I just, if I'm in bed, I have my Grogu. I have one Grogu, and then sometimes this little guy. But usually I set him up on my, what's it called? Headboard. Because he's small. It's not, he's not like a cuddle. He's small. So, but if I accidentally fall asleep before I set him up, and I roll over, and I wake up, and I'm squishing him, I'm like,
You
oh my
feel
god,
bad?
oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
That's so funny. You didn't have it as a kid though, you have it now?
I think I had it when I was a kid, but not like Not
You're scratching him.
The fur feels like the...
You're giving him pets.
Yeah. It feels good.
I'd love to milk a cow.
It's gross.
I really need to do it before
It's really gross.
I die, I think.
It's not gross, but it definitely feels weird.
It's been my birthday wish for the past, 3 years now. Is for
Are you
someone
serious?
to take me to a farm so I can...
Guess what we're doing this fall? We're gonna go to a pumpkin patch.
Fall's not my birthday, but that's okay, it'll work.
Well, fall has nothing to... Oh, birthday wish. That is what you said. But no, for fall, we're going to go to a pumpkin patch. We're going to milk some cows. But why for your birthday? Why can't it just be for fun?
It's just been...
You want
Well,
it
because
to be a
people are
birthday
like, what do you
wish come
want for your birthday? Well, what I've been wanting to do is to milk a cow, so I guess that's what I want for my birthday.
That's
Because people ask me what I want.
Your birthday's in March.
Yeah.
That's done and dusted, dude. We got fall coming up, though, so we'll do that. There's a farm in Old Forge where we're going to be going. I don't know if they have cows, but they got, alpacas and llamas and goats and stuff.
Cows.
I think we should go there. I like farms. I like animals.
I hate when they poke holes in the cows so that the gas comes out. You know what I mean?
I do, yeah.
Oh, that's so nasty. I
It's
feel
gotta
like...
happen or the cow will explode.
That's so gross.
It's gotta happen, dude. You know what I love? When they light it on fire. And I'm like, how does that not go into the cow and blow up?
I feel like the smell.
Well, that's why they light it on
The smell of it
fire.
inside of a cow.
Ugh. Well, that's why they light it on fire, to burn it off. They poke a hole, the methane starts coming out, and they light it on fire to burn it up. So it's not going into the atmosphere and stanking up the world. That's nasty, dude.
That's super gross. And we're back to farts.
Yep.
Welcome back.
It's the way of the world. Shalom, shalom.
We gotta go.
I'm really hungry.
Okay.
Do you hear my tummy rumbling?
I do.
Oh my god.
You're like me.
I gotta pee and I gotta eat. Not at the same
Shift
time. Yeah, that about does it, I think.
If you're on Spotify, leave us a comment. Let us
Please
know if it
interact with
works.
us.
Interact with us. We're obviously so lonely and we're going crazy. So.
Please give me hope in humanity that there are some good people out there and that they are our listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ireland. Invite us over.
Yeah. And so we can hop over to Scotland, too. If you have any Scottish buddies, let's all sleep over.
I just assume they all know each other.
They all do. Well, considering they're hop, skip, and a jump away from all each other. You know, every country over there is about as big as Delaware.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've said it before that we need to, run states as their own countries.
Yeah.
Any hootie.
And Hootie, talk at you next week. Or
Bye.
we're doing 2 episodes a week, so sometime later this week?
Talk at you later. Talk at you next time.
Talk at you next time. Who knows when that will be? Because we don't know. We're a mess. That's why you love us. If you don't cancel us first.
We are gonna get canceled.
That's fine. Love y'all.
Bye.
Don't know you, but okay, bye.
Love you, don't know you.